The Rookie Premiere promo. When is it coming? And what are my predictions? Well, that's all we're going to talk about today. Let's go ahead and let's get into it. Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is D-Man coming back at it again with another YouTube video, and today we're going to be going over my predictions for Rookie Premiere and when we think it's going to come. Now, last year, this post was made on June 12th, so maybe a week, 2 weeks away. Who knows at this point? I am recording this about a week, maybe a week and 2 days before. It is May 19th when I'm recording this. I think I'm scheduling this for sometime next week. I'm not sure. But when you guys are seeing this, I doubt Rookie Premiere is out, so this should be okay to go ahead and post. I would expect Rookie Premiere to come a little bit later because I think we are going to have another promo, whether that be, last week or this week or, who knows. But I think we're going to get like the Blockbuster promo because that was, that was leaked in Mutt. The Mutt leaks leaked that animation, so hopefully we're getting that. But I'm going to stay optimistic about that. And let's go ahead and talk about Rookie Premiere. So I think Rookie Premieres, when you guys watch this video, probably are going to be maybe a week, 2 weeks away. Depending on if they want to push out maybe a couple more promos or something like that. We'll just have to wait and see about that. But I'm going to go ahead and do my prediction video right now. That way, because we really don't know at all when this promo was coming. It came very, very early last year. Like I said, early in June, which normally we get this promo early in July, so about a month, and that's why I'm recording this a little earlier. So let's go ahead and let's talk about some Rookie Premieres that I think we could get. So how Rookie Premiere works, basically EA takes one of each position. So offensive line, tight end, quarterback, running back, wide receiver, those 5 for offense, and then defensively, 1 safety, 1 D lineman, 1 defensive end, 1 linebacker, and 1 cornerback. Okay, so basically they pick from those and they go ahead and choose who was drafted. Now, it doesn't have to be, so for example here, Joe Burrow, he was the highest quarterback drafted. They're not specific. Last year it was the highest quarterback, highest defensive end, highest cornerback, highest defensive tackle, highest O lineman, but the wide receiver, the highest drafted wide receiver was actually Henry Ruggs, and they went with CeeDee Lamb. So that's interesting there to keep in mind. But they went with the highest middle linebacker, the highest running back drafted, the highest safety drafted, and the highest tight end drafted. So that's something to keep in mind. This list I'm gonna, talk about today is gonna be just based off the highest player that was drafted. So these are some to be expected here. We'll talk about the sets after I mention my predictions. So my predictions, obviously, quarterback, it's gonna be Trevor Lawrence, guys, no doubt about it. Next up, tight end, Kyle Pitts. That's a no-brainer too. Those 2 are definitely locks. Wide receiver could go really wherever, but I'm going to go with the highest, Jamar Chase. So he was drafted the highest. Maybe they go with Devontae Smith or someone like that. Who knows? But I'm going to say Jamar Chase just because he was drafted higher. Offensive lineman, definitely got to be Penei Sewell. I believe that's how you say his name. The highest offensive lineman drafted off the board. He was by far the best O lineman in the draft, so that's why I'm going with him. Cornerback, first cornerback that was drafted. We'll say offense. I forgot. Let's go running back for offense. So we've got quarterback, tight end, wide receiver, O lineman. We'll go running back, and it comes down to 2 guys. It comes down to Najee Harris, and it comes down to that running back out of LSU. And I went with Najee Harris. They were drafted literally back to back, so they could really pick and choose whoever they wanted to there. But I'm gonna go with Najee Harris there. Defensively, we'll start off with cornerback, and that would be J.C. Horn. So J.C. Horn is my cornerback pick. Now they could go a different cornerback also, so just keep that in mind. I picked J.C. Horn just because he was the highest drafted. And then linebacker, I'm gonna go with Micah Parsons. He was the highest linebacker drafted. Defensive end, Jalen Phillips. That's who I'm going with. I think he was drafted around 20 or so. And then 2 more positions. Defensive tackle, Christian Barmore was the first D tackle off the board. And then safety, Javon Holland. But they could go with Trevon Moehrig, who was actually the highest ranked safety going into the draft, but he was drafted. He was the 3rd safety off the board. So Maybe they go with Trevon Moehrig, but I'm going to go with Javon Holland. It all comes down to what EA wants to do, but those are my predictions there. Trevor Lawrence, Kyle Pitts, Jamar Chase, Penei Sewell, J.C. Horn, Micah Parsons, Jalen Phillips, Najee Harris, Javon Holland, and Christian Barmore. I feel like I'm going to get at least 6 of those right. I feel maybe at least 7. I feel like I'm going to get somewhere around there. Now, they could go, different cornerback. They could go different. They could go with the other running back from LSU. They could go with, that was Travis Etienne. They could go with him, or they could go with Moehrig. Those are some, but I feel like Trevor Lawrence is a lock. Kyle Pitts is a lock. They could go with different wide receiver. The offensive tackle, that's a lock. I feel like Micah Parsons is a lock too. The rest, they could probably go anywhere there. So I feel like I got at least 5 to 6 correct there. So we'll have to wait and see. But let's go ahead and jump into these sets. Now, very important. I know it was a while ago since the fan appreciation packs came out, but hopefully you held on to your draft cards if you open up those packs, because they're going to be used for this promo, I believe. Now, I don't know if it's going to be the same layout, but this could definitely be a bunch of draft cards going into sets to get you Rookie Premier tokens. Now, last year it was kind of confusing, but you had to have 10 Rookie Premier tokens to get 1 player. Okay, I actually was able to complete all of them. Last year, I have all 10 in my binder. This year, I haven't quick sold any of them. I don't know why. I guess I can now, but decided to keep them because those are cards you're never going to be able to have back. So I just decided to keep them. Let's go ahead and hop into this. So basically, there was 10 tokens. Okay, so 10 tokens. If you got 10 tokens, you put it into the set. You got 99 Joe Burrow. This for Madden 20, or for Madden 20, you got 99 Joe Burrow. For Madden 21, every upgrade Joe Burrow got, he got an upgrade to his Rookie Premier card. So that's how it works. Okay, that's basically how it works. Now, these exchange sets they were expensive last year. They were very expensive last year. But basically, hopefully you held on to your draft players. If you didn't, you probably want to go invest in some. Now, I do believe it's going to use the draft class players, but I don't know if it's going to be the same exact layout. But here's what it was last year in Madden 20. 96 overall. Basically, you want to have a 96 overall for sure. So 96 overall, you exchange 3 of those, and you get 6 Rookie Premier tokens. So that's a lot of tokens. That was the best way. That was the cheapest way to get Rookie Premier tokens, was exchange 3 96s and get 6 Rookie Premier tokens. That's why it was limited to only 2. Keep that in mind. You can't do these over and over and over again. You can only do them twice for this certain set. Now, 93, 95, you could exchange 3 93s and get 2 Rookie Premier tokens. That was limited to 5. And then you can exchange 3 90s to get 1 Rookie Premier. That was limited to 4. Okay, so, I don't know what to invest in, but I do expect them to use draft players. So maybe I end up opening up some of those fan appreciation packs. I'm going to hold on to every draft card I get for these sets. And then there's other players also. Well, hold on. So, yeah, this was confusing too. There were 93 overall Rookie Premiers you could exchange those into getting a token. So that's basically how everyone got as many as they wanted, because this one was unlimited, but it was very expensive because these 93s were going up for high and selling for high because everyone was wanting these, because it was pretty much the tail end of Madden 20, so everyone was spending their coins for these Rookie Premiers. So that was another way you could get them. But Elite Player Exchange, you can exchange 15 85s to earn 1 Rookie Premier token. Again, you need 10 of those to go into the set. Now, they could do it differently. They could not even do the tokens. They could do exchange this amount of players and get the Rookie Premier. I don't know how they're going to do it, but this is how they did it last year. Just kind of basing it off of last year. Exchange 5 90 overalls to get 1. That's a limit of 8. Exchange 10 80 overalls, 15 75, and 20 65 to earn 1 Rookie Premier token. That's limited of 2. Master Completion Exchange. This one was pretty cool. So it was like Master Completion collectible. So it was a collectible at the end of the year where it didn't go into who was the Master last year? Oh, it didn't go into Pat Tillman. And it was just sitting in everyone's binder. So EA was like, all right, we'll just go ahead and do this. So you could actually exchange that into 10 Rookie Premier tokens, which is pretty much a free 99 Rookie Premier. Going into, free 99 for Madden 20, going into Madden 21 free, upgrade for Joe Burrow, whoever you wanted to do. Or you could just choose a golden ticket. Now, I don't know if we have a collectible that's left. Maybe we do. Maybe they do something like this. That would be super cool, because I know Maybe those, dev golden tickets are nice, and you might want a golden ticket. Or if you think the game's pretty much done with, which probably by then when this comes out, it probably will. If they give you the option to do this, you probably want to go with the 10 Rookie Premier tokens here. So I believe I went with my golden ticket. I think I went with Keith Bullock, sold the Keith Bullock I had. But I still ended up getting to do all these. Now, I'm telling you guys, it is very expensive, guys. This promo is very expensive because people at this time in the game are just going to spend whatever they can to prepare for Madden 22, because basically Madden 21 is over. Okay, so this is going to be a very expensive promo, but I think it somewhat is worth it. If you get like a team item for your team, like I didn't mention any Titans, but I'm still probably going to do a good bit of these, maybe even all of them if I have enough coins, because the game's going to be pretty much over by then. So why not just get some of those? Maybe do a gameplay at the very beginning of Madden 22. Who knows? But here's what the set look like. So, like I said, 10 Rookie Premier tokens here. You could do challenges to earn 93 overall players, which I said you could turn into 93 and earn a collectible. So that's another way you can, get collectibles there. And then there are also store offers here, which I expect there's to be store offers too. So I think you could get it contained at least a 93. Yeah, 193 overall Rookie Premier, and then kind of a bunch of other trash in it. So basically, you're paying for the Rookie Premier player for 25,000, and you get 20 of these. Now, I remember doing every single pack because this is worth it. The Rookie Premier players last year were going for like 30K, and the pack itself was 25. So you're making profit every time because you're making profit back from the 93, and then whatever else you get from the pack is profit. But like I said, I'm telling you guys, expensive promo, especially when you're pulling cards out of the pack. Because pretty much everyone did this, okay? And then everyone ran out of packs. So then everyone was buying them, and they were going back up. And the people that haven't opened these up were buying them for 25K, and they were selling for 30, 35K a pop. So very interesting there. Gonna see, it's going to be interesting to see how they do it this year. But that's basically how it works. So yeah, Rookie Premier Madden 20 was a very solid promo. Again, it was kind of somewhat of a dud because it meant like, oh no more content for the rest of the year, and it was kind of early seeing it come in June. But I think for the most part, looking back at it, it was definitely a great promo. Great players we saw out of it. So like I said, my predictions: Trevor Lawrence, Kyle Pitts, Jamar Chase, Penei Sewell, J.C. Horn, Micah Parsons, Jalen Phillips, Najee Harris, Javon Holland, and Christian Barmore. So yeah, with that being said, let me know down below what's your guys' predictions for Rookie Premieres this year. So yeah, can't wait to see this promo in game, but hopefully we get a couple more before that. So with that being said, that is going to do it for the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and until next time, I'll see y'all.